Alright, I will start with a couple different examples of what visual familiarity can look like between urban and suburban cultures. In urban cultures, visuals can look like a lot of different kinds of buildings, different kinds of cuisine, diverse faces, and poverty-stricken residents. Whereas suburban culture would be more of wealthier, white, employed, lots of cookie cutter houses, and a lot of the same types of foods. I picked out a couple different pictures that can demonstrate how different experiences, different expectations, and different memories can come from different photos based on whether you come from an urban or suburban background. This first photo is a group of kids on a soccer team. Make sure you see it. As you can see, the kids are from different backgrounds and different cultures. So a kid from an urban culture or urban background, they'd probably feel more comfortable. They could relate to the team, just because in urban cultures there's more of a diversity, so they can relate better to that. In a suburban culture, a lot of kids probably wouldn't be able to relate very well. The picture would make them feel uncomfortable. A lot of parents in suburban cultures don't teach their children how to interact with different kids that are different skin colors than them, so they might feel uncomfortable. So that's how their experiences differ. Let's see, this next one is a picture of a couple dogs. The difference in memories for this one could be an urban child bringing back memories of how much they wanted a dog when they were a kid, and how much hurt that it still brings. For a suburban, or someone that grew up in a suburban culture, it would probably bring back feelings of happiness and family of their childhood dog. And then this last photo is a picture of graduation caps, whether it be college or high school. In a suburban culture, graduation is expected, and it's taught to be something that you will achieve someday, and hopefully go on to college. So that's an expectation for suburban. Expectation for urban when it comes to, I wouldn't say so much high school, just because the graduation rate these days it's pretty high. So it's pretty much accepted throughout the country. However, college, it's kind of it's not really an expectation. A lot of urban kids are expected to just go out and get a job. And then college is kind of unattainable or out of reach. And then the two billboards that I chose, the first one is a domestic violence billboard, and this one would be for the urban culture. And then the second one is for the suburban culture. This one is a home security ad. And both of these are advertising to make the community a safer place. The first one is the domestic violence, so it's advertising against it, trying to stop it, and then the other one is the home security system, saying you should get the home security system to make your neighborhood safer. So, billboard emotion, starting with the urban, the domestic violence. People in urban culture, suburban culture, probably couldn't relate all that well, just because domestic violence isn't as prevalent as it is in urban cultures, and there's also an African American family on the front of it. So having that be an African American family and not a white family, suburban culture probably can't relate as well as the urban culture can. The urban culture will probably relate pretty well, just because there's more of a domestic violence incidence rate in urban cultures. Let's see. The security system. Urban culture they would probably honestly just ignore this ad just because it's for a house, and most people in urban settings that don't have a house, they have apartments. Suburban people can relate to it because a lot of people have houses, and they would think, oh, what a great way to make my community a better place and deter crime. So those are the emotions that it can bring. Some of the semiotic codes found in these images, I did not find analogical, displaced, or condensed. There was nothing that was mixed together to form another image, so no condensed. There was nothing displaced, so nothing made the viewer, none of the images made the viewer think of a different image, and there was no analogical either. However, there was metonymic or metonymic associated with it. So these are associations that viewers can make with these billboards. So with someone in a suburban culture, when they see the billboard of a security system, they might think of, oh, hey, I remember that one time that my neighbor's security system stopped a burglar from breaking into their home. Someone in an urban setting might think of a time when someone broke into their home and they didn't have a security system. So that is my presentation on the difference between visual elements of cultural familiarity and billboards.